Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Good evening, Justin Langridge. I'm speaking tonight as president of the Spotsylvania County Professional Firefighters Association, IAFF Local 3886. Our office is located at 9835 Courthouse Road. Also, I'm a taxpayer and voter in the Lee Hill District and a lifelong county resident. Tonight, I'm speaking on staffing and compensation needs yet again. I'm sorry that not all of the board members could be here tonight because not everything I say comes lightly. In order to support the move towards 24/7 ALS and baseline staffing in the county's 11 fire stations, a total of 21 full-time positions are required. Mr. Taylor's proposed budget included 6 of these, leaving a need for 15 additional full-time employees, which were priced out in the optional expense list included at the end of his presentation. Several of you have committed your support to funding all 21 positions with the FY19 budget, enough of you for a voting majority. Recently, I've heard interest in only half-year funding these positions. The 24/7 ALS and baseline staffing is a topic that we've been speaking with you all about for several years. And I want to be clear that we are genuinely appreciative of the fire chief's pursuit and the board's support on this matter. Whether we go with half-year funding or full-year funding, it would be very, very appreciated if we could hear public commitment from the board in advance of the public hearing. I know that treating every county employee equally is a concern, so please note that my members are the only ones who are forced to remain at work after a full 24-hour shift due to staffing shortages. We will see continued attrition. In addition to junior employees only hired within the past couple of years, you have several highly experienced mid-level officers currently in application processes. Compensation. Some members of the board have indicated to me that they supported closing out the Evergreen compensation study in its second year, yet we've seen no public dialogue among you all. Some of you have acknowledged the study's shortcomings and acknowledged the need for a specified salary progression system, but have dismissed the ability to move forward, blaming a lack of support from other members of the board. If everyone who has told me they support a 2-year implementation voted in favor, you have a majority. So please, where is the disconnect? Why isn't this being talked about? Chairman Benton, you asked county staff to present a 2-year implementation plan during last year's budget process, twice. They never brought that to you, at least not publicly. You say you never got it. Where is it? Regardless of 2 years or 3, I want to say very clearly tonight that the Evergreen report and the county's implementation has turned out somewhat depthless and is rife with omissions. It has not and will not appropriately fix the issues of salary compression, and in some cases has actually made it worse. In what seems to have been an effort to treat all departments equally, it has not addressed the glaring market value gaps. Despite what I believe to be Mr. Taylor and HR's best intentions, what is fair or equitable is not always equal. I can only speak from the vantage point of my members, but the compensation adjustments recommended by Evergreen and county staff are still only a Band-Aid or a repair to what deserves a greater overhaul in order to successfully recruit and retain individuals the way our community deserves. Our members deserve to be compensated appropriately with the market. You're still only patching a leaking roof. It's time for a new roof. During the school board conversation, or joint session, there was some conversation about catch-up. We're catching up. I wish Dr. Baker and the schools the best of luck with their own Evergreen implementation. I hope that the additional time taken for their study has allowed for a more thorough and successful strategy. Thank you.